Growing riparian plants out of a fish tank can add a new dimension of beauty to a setup, but it can be tricky to incorporate the light for these plants without it becoming an eyesore or creating too much glare. Today I'm going to show you how to build a simple light box for your riparium light that will hide the light fixture and reduce glare, keeping it focused on the plants. The materials you will need for this project are 3 6-foot long cedar boards, 12 1 1/4 inch wood screws, 8 ceiling hooks, 4 8-inch zip ties, 2 chains, 2 small S hooks, all of which we will use for this project. Now the tools you will need are a drill, measuring tape, and a wood saw. The lumber that I'm using are untreated 6-foot cedar fence boards. These are lightweight and reasonably priced for this project. The lights that I'm using in this project are 48-inch Sunco shoplights, but this could work for other size LED lights and other brands of LED lights as well, although some fine-tuned adjustments may need to be made. So the lights are 48 inches long, but we actually want the length of the box to be slightly longer to accommodate the power cords on either end. So we need the boards to be 51 inches. So let's measure and cut 3 boards, 51 inches long each. These will be the front, the back, and the top of the box. Next we need to cut the end pieces. Now I'm using 2 of these shop lights side by side, so I need the box to be a total of 9 inches wide. This will allow some space on either side of the lights so that they are not touching the box once installed. Now all the pieces are cut. Let's take our 9-inch end pieces, drill holes in the corner of the boards, then attach them to the side boards using 1 1/4 inch screws. After the 4 sides are assembled, now take the third 51-inch board, and this will be our top piece. Set it in place and center it on the box with about 1 1/4 inch on either side of the board. Drill pilot holes and screws into the end pieces, and this helps stabilize the box, gives a place for the light to hang from, and the gaps on either side of the board allow for airflow and heat dissipation. Now we need to determine where the hooks that the lights will hang from will go. I just basically eyeball it and mark the place on the board in line with the anchor points on the light housing, drill pilot holes, and screw in the hooks. Now take the zip ties and connect them to the anchor points in the light housing where they are designed to be hung from. This feature may differ depending on which brand of light you're using. And go ahead and zip it down to about 3 inches in length. This is a good maximum length, which can be fine-tuned later if desired. Now install the lights inside the box by tilting the box on its side and hanging the lights by the zip tie loops onto the hooks. Then set the box back upright. Then test the lights to make sure they turn on properly. These shop lights have plugs in both ends so that they can be linked together. Let's measure 2 inches from each corner of the box, drill pilot holes, and install the next 4 hooks, 1 at each corner. Now our chains will connect to the hooks, and this is where it will hang from the ceiling. I have a wall-mounted bracket that my lights will be hanging from, but another option would be to hang it directly from the ceiling, in which case you would need 2 additional hooks and a longer chain for this purpose. Now if you skip the earlier step of installing the shop lights in the wooden box, this would be the other time to do it. Now we can fine-tune the zip tie lengths until the lights are suspended where we want inside the box, and any power cords that need to be stuffed up in between the lights to keep it from hanging down. Now this light box that I've built is definitely a rough carpentry version. Many improvements could be made, such as sanding and staining the wood, hiding the screw heads, putting reflective tape inside the box to help amplify the light, and things like this, but it does the job. This box is built to have good airflow to keep heat from building up, and these LED shop lights stay very cool, but some LED lights can get hot and could possibly become a fire hazard in a wooden box like this. So definitely use common sense when considering whether this project is appropriate for your particular light. I have another brand of shoplight that gets really hot and really would not be a good candidate for this wooden box. I've been very pleased with the results, and it's definitely more pleasant to not be squinting through the light glare just to see my riparian plants, and hopefully this light box idea can be helpful for you also.